Hey guys, you know, I do a lot of shadow boxing, and yesterday I did some striking on the pads, and it made a huge difference. Because see, shadow boxing, I usually pull back because I'm usually training and sparring, teaching my girlfriend and fiance, and I always pull back the strike before, connection. But with hitting the pads, you can give it that full force, that full power, and also learn the technique as well. So, there's nothing wrong with shadow boxing. It builds cardio, and you can work on your stance and your technique and everything else, but there's nothing like getting that full force, in your punches and your strikes, your kicks, or whatever. So my advice would be to train like you would if you were in a real situation, in a real life situation, and that's the best way to train, hands down. And yesterday I also learned a different stance, different striking technique. MMA is totally different from the traditional stances of other arts. Karate and things like that, some of the kicks are kind of stiff, and they don't use a lot of hip movement and a lot of twisting and things like that. But in MMA it's totally different, and it's a lot different in the stances too. The stances aren't as wide, to keep you from getting taken down. That's interesting to me. So and me being who I am, I like to learn as much as I can about the martial arts to be a greater martial artist. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and learn from other people's aspects. No matter how good you think you are, there's always a different way. Not necessarily better, but there's always a different way that you can always use in your arsenal to help you with your technique. So my advice is train hard, be ubiquitous. God bless you. Take care of yourself and each other.